Sky Med Beats.
Hey, I'm Sonny, and this is Reese, and this is Soft30. And y'all, we have a special guest. She ain't been here forever. Y'all come open up your name. Hey, girl. Yeah, she ain't hype, y'all. I'm more hype than she is. But anyway, we have B. We have B. Hey, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's summertime outside. Y'all ain't hype. Summertime. It's summertime. Oh, we're gonna shout y'all out too. So we do have some other guests in the back. We have Courtney and Shanita. Hey y'all! Sorry, we almost forgot about y'all.
It's all good. They ain't on camera, so they don't matter.
Shots fired. So y'all do matter. They lives matter. Anyway, how was your week, Reese?
So my week has been great. I think I bit off a little bit too much during this whole pandemic. In the last few weeks, I done started 3 classes. I still got 2 more classes that I need to take. I done paid for them, but I didn't even start taking them yet. And then, I'm working, but I'm like working gaps. I'm like working in the morning for a couple hours and then in the evening for a couple hours. So I'm just like all over the place. And then we started working out this week. And
yeah, she heard like a child.
When we started working out this week, that's at 7 p.m. So it's like, it's just gaps in between everything. I'm just trying to get on a schedule because I haven't been on a schedule the past 2-3 months since we've been in quarantine.
I gotta say that you look like a Barbie too.
Oh, thank you. Awesome. I should have put my hair down or a messy bun.
Do they have a Barbie with dreads? Who should create one?
I don't know, but you know what I did buy the other day? This is off subject, but I bought a black Barbie doll and she was thick and had a purple wig. And
what?
I had to buy it.
Why? No, I
had
don't
to buy it.
I don't like it either.
Barbies are skinny. Barbies are not thick.
They're making the black Barbie look black, which we have thick. I don't have thick.
That's fine.
Okay, the purple wig could have went, but the dark skin and the thick thighs were just everything.
I need to see it.
I'll send you a picture so you can toss it up there. But yeah, anyway,
maybe little kids perverts in it.
Oh my god!
One of black Barbie.
But anyway, it was so my week has been just been cool and chilled and stuff. So anyway, this is the thing that I decided to do. Ronnie doesn't approve of it. I told Lorraine, and she said whatever makes me happy. And if y'all need to edit this out, edit it out. But I decided that I am going to go ahead and get breast implants. It's something that I've been wanting. I hate my small boobs. I was on the podcast last week, and I look like a little boy sitting over here, and I'm sick of it. So my goal is to get them by the end of the year. I'm not going to get huge boobs. I want the smallest implants I can get. They have water-based implants now. So the poison doesn't go into your body.
Your little titties are fine for your little body.
My little titties matter. Thank you.
Yes, I believe the little titties matter. They ain't great. What if you have to start wearing a bra? Because their titties don't be sitting up all the time. They start sweating. You gotta get another surgery.
They won't look fake.
Everybody know they fake because everybody know you got little boy titties.
I promise I don't care. You see, she tell me I'm fine, and then she tell me I got boy titties.
I was making a joke because you said that you had boy titties.
But yeah, no. I wasn't going to tell people because I was like, I really don't want nobody to keep on saying like, oh no, you don't need them. But it's really nobody else's choice but my own. So I really don't, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you or anybody else that has their opinions, but nobody's opinions matter to me. I'm going to do what I want to do, whenever I want to do it, however I want to do it. Like, so.
We'll see if you make it in the plane.
We'll see. Think about going to Miami, getting it done. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. I'm going to do a ton of research though. Like really, I'm really going to do a ton of research, especially on the water-based ones, because I really, I don't want the ones because a lot of my body is just piercings most of the time. So I'm like breast implants maybe the same. Come out of your nipple. Right. And so I definitely want to make sure that it's something that my body can handle. And then if by chance I'm getting a whole bunch of bad reviews and blah blah blah, and don't find a good doctor, then I won't do it. But otherwise, what people are saying to me is gonna mean nothing. It's all about the health reasons that might be the only way to stop it. So, and I'm excited about it. I know nobody else is, but I'm fucking excited about it. I want some boobies. Honestly, I would buy my whole body if I had the money.
Damn.
But I would. I don't care, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Because most people, if they had the money.
What's the girl name? She said 2020, like you can buy your body.
I can't remember.
Ari.
But that shit. Yeah, if I had the money, I would buy my whole body. The only reason I decided to get breasts and that butt, because initially I was like, I would buy my butt and thighs, because I'm more at risk buying my butt. You know, I'm more at risk health-wise buying my butt than my boobs. So
I would get surgery, but I'm scared. But I do.
I'm literally scared. I'm terrified. I'm not going to sit there in front like I'm just like, oh yeah, it's going to be a walk in the park. No, human is going to be trash. I'm going to be scared shitless. You know, I'll probably make a living will before I go, you know, in case anything happens. You know, I'm not going to sit there. I'm not going to fake like I'm not scared. But I'm also not going to wait till I'm 40 and then be like, man, fuck it, I'm going to go get it now. Like, no, I'm get this shit now. So I can still act the fool now. But anyway, yeah, I'm super excited about it. And thanks, Court. Court on my side, man. Court be like, do whatever makes you the fuck happy.
No comment. I just heard and seen bad things with it. So
I seen bad things with everything. More people die from car accidents than surgery. That's facts.
Joints come out lopsided.
yeah.
And don't get me wrong.
Most people do driving.
Shut up.
That's big facts.
That's facts too. You know, if it comes out wrong, because Lorraine even said, she was like, you know, you get in, you look stupid. I'm gonna tell you look stupid. That's why I'm not going huge. I'm gonna look retarded as fuck. Y'all know Monique soft loving hip hop. She got them big ass titties and she like my size. She looks stupid. I'm not getting that.
But sometimes they do look nice.
But right, I'm gonna get small ones. I just want a little curvage up here. I want something. I want to be able to wear a t-shirt and not look like a transgendered woman.
You don't look like that.
I don't have titties.
She don't look like that.
I don't have titties.
But you gotta make sure that your body gonna be nicely proportioned. I am. I'm not titties in a little ass butt. I don't like it.
I'm telling y'all, I am not getting big titties. I'm getting the smallest implants I can get.
So why are you getting that?
Because I'm flat right here, and then I got a little cup down here. I want cup up here too. Okay. I'm gonna be able to do like this in my titty shake.
They do shake a little bit.
She just told me he wasn't shaking before the podcast, y'all. See how she be lying to me? No, I was always lying. But
no comment.
So yeah, anyway, and I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna start doing research and things, you know. But I'm super excited, and I hope everybody is very supportive about it.
I am.
Thank you.
We'll see when we about to cross that bridge.
Okay, and then I don't want to hear people like saying stuff like self-love. Y'all know I'm the most conceited motherfucker in the goddamn world. I love myself. At this point, I accepted my size. I know I'm not getting bigger. I love this shit. I love myself. Mm-hmm. But I want a little bit of titties. I just want it. Okay. I want a little bit more. Right. You see what I'm saying? Both of them tell me not to get it, and both of them joke on me.
You walked in.
But I like your little titties.
Why? Do you agree with them?
No, I told you I donate mine. So mine. Okay. I donate.
So yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. But anyway, other than, I mean, that was kind of like my little excitement for the week aside of that. And yeah, so I'm gonna do some research and stuff. And anyway, yeah, other than that, everything else has been okay during the week. I'm just trying to, you know, I'm trying to stay busy, but then when I'm like the busy that I'm staying is just all over the place, and I'm just like, I'm going fucking nuts. I'm going nuts. It's too many gaps everywhere. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I don't want chicken. No.
Well, my week was stressful and sad and emotional and good and crazy, and it was a lot. So anyway, on Saturday, first of all, let me just start off by saying I cannot stand a hater bitch. Please stop being haters. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, so I went to one of my ex's house. He had like this little party with whatever the fuck they came. And I went to, okay.
You told me every week.
It was a party. But anyway, so I go to the party, and then the one girl was like, oh, what's open? So I'm like, what? And she's like, where you going? So I'm like, what you mean? You dressed up, where you going? No, bitch, I dress like this every day. Like, what are you talking about? Just because it's the fucking pandemic don't mean you gotta walk around looking like a fucking Southeast Hood red trash can homeless person. Like, who the fuck does that?
I absolutely agree. I was definitely, walking around in sweats every day, and I was getting depressed. And I said, let me start putting. I even told Kiki, I was like, let me start putting on makeup and getting cute every day, or at least some kind of cute, like, because I don't want to just sit here and not be,
That, it makes you depressed when you sit and look
right.
Like that. When you get cute, you look cute, you feel good. Like,
I remember going to one of our friends' house, Saki. I went to one of her family members' cookout a few months ago, and I remember it was cold outside, so it had to be like February or March. And when we went, one of the girls was like, you dress like that all the time? And I was like, yeah. I said, I wear sweats to work. Like, I want to get cute, when I'm going somewhere. So even if I'm only going to sit in someone's backyard, I want to be cute. But she had on sweatpants. So, of course, she like, why you get cute just to sit in the backyard? But I'm not even about being bougie. Y'all know damn well I'm not bougie, but I'm cleaning fucking toilets every goddamn day in sweatpants. Yes, I want to get cute some days.
It's about feeling good about yourself.
Right.
When you walk around looking raggedy and terrible, your hair all nappy, your face all dry and ugly, you feel ugly.
Yeah.
Some people don't, because somebody posted when the pandemic first started, and the girl was like, I ain't washed my ass or brushed my teeth in 5 days. That's how people be doing. Mm-hmm. So you walking around looking ugly and be smelling ugly.
Right.
Face ashy.
Teeth done got plaque on it from not brushing it every damn day. No, I want to get cute when I'm going to hang out. Even if I'm hanging out with a friend, even if we're not doing nothing, like, I want to get cute sometimes.
Like, I went to my friend's house a couple weeks ago, and my two friends lived together. And I walked in, and they looking fucking hot-ass, depressed-ass mess. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Why you had to come in here being mean? Bitch, get up, get your ass in the shower, fix your hair. You look like the South Africa with your bush all, like, no, get it together.
She didn't even comb her hair in like 10 days.
Real racist right now.
No, we are African. So, whatever, I can speak on what I am. Anyway.
I said African, but I can't be racist, not bad.
Right. But whatever, I'm just like, get yourself together. But anyway, that girl was a hater bitch, and I know a lot of hater bitches, and I don't like hater bitches.
So,
like,
she was hating because she said when you go.
She can just say you look cute.
Right.
That's it. That's all you gotta
say.
When I
left out the house today, this girl said, you look pretty. She didn't say, well, it's open. I know DC open, but where you going? Like, she didn't say none of that. All she said was, you look pretty today.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, thank you so much.
Yeah, but and then, so after that.
How did it make you feel when she said that?
I was like, I felt judged. I was like, damn, like, what the fuck you mean? Just say you look cute or whatever. Like, she wasn't even looking that bad. She looked nice. And then her and all the other girls went over there by this car, and they was talking and shit. And I said, oh, I ain't gonna be here long. They gonna try to jump me or something. So now I'm sitting here talking to the guys, and then one of the girls came over. She's like, can I talk to him? Can I talk to you? Oh no, some girl pulled up, and then she had a baby, and then this girl came over. She's like, your wife here, and then he was like, okay. He went over there, gave her a hug, and he came back. So I'm like, okay, this is awkward, but we're friends. Like, it's not even that serious. So I don't know why the fuck they was doing all that. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna say long. But then the other girl came over. She was like, oh, can we talk? And he like, for what? So anyway, they went over and was talking. I don't know what the fuck they was talking about. But the girls ended up staying over that side. I said, oh my fucking goodness, like. I would just leave. I don't know if it was because of the outfit or because. No, I ended up staying to the end, but I'm like, it's not that serious. Like,
I would have left you too because
I didn't
he
leave.
married. That was his wife.
No,
Or that was
no,
calling
like his play wife or whatever. His girlfriend, I
Well,
guess.
Play white, they got
wife,
kids.
you know?
I don't know.
They
No,
don't
he
have
don't even have
kids.
kids. She had a baby with her, but it was not his baby. I don't know.
This
She
I'm
was weird.
confused.
It was
But the
weird.
thing is, like, my thing is, like, when, say if me, like, Kiki was having a house party or something, right? And another ex came or something, I'm gonna be confident, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Why you gotta do anything?
I don't have to, that's the thing.
It's no abnormal. Like,
Right.
it's not that
I'm not gonna be
serious.
like, go over there
What's
and
normal?
go over there and
Do
get
what you would
Zoe.
normally do.
Go get Zoe and tell him to come over here. Who do you think he is sitting
Yeah,
next to
and then
me?
she sent the girl over there to come get him out.
Like, what?
Like, this shit is just weird as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
So she sent the girl to get her?
yeah.
How do you know that? How do you determine that?
Because you came over and said your wife wants you.
the shit was just too much. And but anyway, I ended up staying, and they left. I was just sitting there, you know, cool. If they would have, said something to me, then I would have left because it's not that serious. So then, anyway, so I ended up leaving. So when I left, right, came home. This lady that lived in my building, she be trying to bully me, and everybody was saying that it's my fault, and it's not my fault. Anyway, so I pulled up, right. So I had my door open and my leg out, and I'm getting my stuff. Because, when I came to your house, I had the pizza and stuff. So I'm getting the stuff out the car. She pulled up, and she be home. So I'm like, she got plenty of space. I'm not in the way. This bitch get out the car. I'm trying to park. And she doing all of that. And I said, okay, I'm trying to get out. And she said, but I'm trying to park. So I said, but I'm trying to get out. So I'm like, what the fuck you doing all this for? Like, that's supposed to scare me? Because I'm trying to get out the car. And you got space. So anyway, she back up. And then,
My first
She
reaction
sitting in the
would
car.
have been like,
but I'm just sitting there looking confused, like you got space. Why you bothering me? People mess with me. I mind my
That lady
business.
definitely be trying it every time. She tries it.
And
So
then
why ain't nobody, if she keep trying, why don't nobody motherfucking set her straight?
she don't get out the car and she
Right.
call the police. Every time she calls
She
the
calls
police.
the police like it's nobody.
Listen,
Anyway, why am I gonna fight somebody that's only talking? Why am I gonna fight somebody that's only talking?
You say she
That's
keep
it. I'm
talking.
not doing that.
You
So
say
she keep talking and that's it.
and
She's not about to do
all
nothing but talk. I'm not worried about no. I'm not about to worry about nobody talking.
Let me finish. I was
Exactly.
I was like, so then anyway, I'm not looking nobody because I don't talk about it. If we gonna do something, we gonna do it. Anyway, so I get out the car.
She's
She's
trying to
sitting.
get somebody saying they ain't doing nothing.
Anyway, so I get out the car, right?
hey, y'all.
Listen to the
You
story. So
better check,
anyway, I
you
get
better
out the
check
car,
on me.
and then I'm like, oh,
You
she
better
gonna
check
sit
on
in the
me.
car.
Y'all don't make it nothing.
So I'm like, she gonna sit in the car until I go in the house. So I'm like, I'm not going in the house. So I like put my stuff down and like I'm not that big, but I'm like walking up the steps like this. So then she get out the car and she's scared in the road. It's not that much space. Her big ass did not touch me. And I said, if she touched me, I'm fighting her. I'm doing fuck. So I'm standing like
all
this.
that in the home.
No,
No,
on the
you
outside
understand
before we go
Yeah.
inside.
There's some good shit going on.
So then she
right now,
like
baby.
squeezed through. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck if a bag touch me. If she touch me, bitch, you hit me. So she's squeezing through, sucking all that
But
stuff
that's
in.
why I'm saying, like, the girl,
Leave me
all she
alone.
does is talk. So for you, if you talking all that trash, then you park, and I'm still standing right here, and you don't even have the nerve to bump me after talking all your shit, why am I gonna fight you? Why am I gonna fight you? You obviously don't want to throw hands.
turning your
You
bitch.
want to argue. I'm not gonna do
Listen,
that.
she is big
And
as
that
shit.
does not make me
You
no
cannot-
bitch ass person. That makes me not wanting to fight a weak ass person. That's what that makes
How
me.
you trying to
Fight.
how you trying to talk and do
I
all
never
this
said
shit?
fight. I never
Listen.
said fight, did I?
I would have
Listen,
just ignored
I'm
it.
going.
All I said is set her
Kiki,
straight.
I be ignoring her. And then the one time when I was bitten by the fuck her up, and she called the police on me, and then she said she got her ass in that car and get the fuck out. And the police came out, and then we had to come out, and everything was crazy. But then, but this time I'm like, she ain't got time to call the police on her. She called when she was sitting in the car all that
Mark
time.
this is
But
good
so I'm
stories
like-
with Ronnie. We gonna make a new segment, good stories with Ronnie.
Yo, for real, I ain't even done yet. Keep on going. So then, you can make this a whole little segment. So then, after that, right? So I go in, so she squeeze on past me. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. She don't want no beef. grab my shit, go in the house. So then, like 5 minutes later, it's like 15 shots. I'm like, shit, I would have been out there trying to fight the girl, and I probably would have got shot. Anyway, so then somebody was shot. So the next day, it's like blood all over my car. It's like blood. It's like, listen, the shit was crazy. From Rick's building all the way past my building, all the way down to where the mailboxes is.
I think it's time for y'all to move.
everywhere. Oh, we need to fucking move. And so
we didn't even finish it.
I ain't done that. So then, last night, I'll go back to my week after this. So last night, it was, they had like this block party over. Mind you, they just got shot last Friday.
I mean, what, Saturday.
So they had this big ass block party outside. So I'm like, shit, that shit lit. It's like 1,000 people out there. It's like people walking from everywhere. Mind you, they closed the we have gates now, so you gotta have a pass to like come.
Oh, that shit was on the news.
I knew it was gonna be. I knew that shit was gonna be. It was crazy. So it was like they broke the gates. So it's like people walking from everywhere, cars everywhere. It was just crazy. So now I'm like, I had this badass feeling. I'm like, something will happen. Man, like, as soon as I doze off, like, almost 12, I hear all this commotion. Boom, people screaming, crying, people running down the steps. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I'm like, oh shit, something is fucking happening. So I'm like, what the fuck? So then I like go upstairs. I didn't go out, sorry. But I went out. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, cause it's like 10 kids, like my neighbor kids and her friends, all at my door. Like they boo crying. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then she like,
Because in the back, we don't hear
it's fucking crazy. So I go upstairs. It's like people in my building. The security, it's 2 security guards who was there. The girl security guard, she was like I guess she called the big boss. She like, I can't do this shit no more. I'm not going out on this site no more. And I'm like, what the fuck? And the other security dude like, come on, let's go. And she's like, I'm not going out there. It's people running everywhere.
Told you.
The people they shot Shanita car up. They ran into people's cars with their cars, like jumping people. It was crazy. It was like a whole fucking World War fucking 5 craziness.
And then the thing is, like, I've been living over there like 6 years, and I swear
it never
none of
happened.
this was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like 2 weeks in a row is shootings. Then it's like everybody like it's just everything.
You lock motherfuckers indoors for months at a time. You take their money away. You take their fucking freedom away.
Their emotions.
Then they all fucked up. They not eating right. Then everybody get let out at once. It's hot as fuck. I told you it was gonna be hot.
People should be used to that over there.
They don't have
They don't have no job.
Man,
Mama
yeah.
got a job.
come on, man.
That's
It's
true.
not like that. People got jobs.
But then, like earlier, the one made a good point because
But it's the rest of the community.
But earlier, Courtney made a good point because she was saying when we moved around, you know, them little boys stuff was little. They all teenagers. That I guess whoever beefing with, because one of the guys said that they beefing with like a lot of people, but they all teenagers. These are little fucking.
They're all
like 15,
They're all
16,
between, right? Let's say 15 and 20.
Yeah.
They're not even over 21. And like
That's how it goes.
the people that's getting shot and stuff, and it's just like, how y'all even letting y'all kids play outside? Because the shooting that was a few months ago, that was broad daylight.
And then the crazy part is, so the 2 dudes who got shot on Saturday, they was out at the fucking block party.
A week later.
You just got shot. Why you out there? And then them people sitting out there partying and shit. Like these people, they walked in there last week.
Pop there.
They walked
And my thing,
That's
that's
what I'm-
my thing. I'm like, what kind of gangsters are y'all? Because y'all letting motherfuckers walk
That's
up
right.
into the damn gated
That's right.
community. And they walk into the gated community.
You gotta press buttons to get out. You gotta have a
And
GPS to
then-
get in.
And then y'all not even shooting the fuck
What you mean?
back.
Yes, they locked us in. Like
You gotta
you gotta have a
get
keypad. You can't get in the building. You can't get in the entrance gate.
Or somebody
None of
there. That
You
means
can
that's
get
an
in with
inside
the
job. Somebody there.
I mean,
ain't
yeah, you
really
can do it
working.
across them. But they broke the gate last night, so everybody was in.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It don't listen, man.
But the last week the gates was locked. How they walk up in
My
there like
thing
that?
is, why y'all letting motherfuckers, y'all clean this neighborhood
listen,
so hard. Why y'all letting motherfuckers come in here and pop, and y'all ain't even popping back? Like, that's crazy. That is
And
crazy.
then the people that were shooting, They don't. Thank goodness. They don't have a good aim because nobody died. No, and only one person got hit last night. He got hit in the leg. But
And
it
she
was
need to
just
fork out.
crazy.
She need to fork out.
It is new because this haven't happened.
I've been over there 6 years. This is the most shooting that happened in 1 year, and it's only June. It's not even June yet. And I'm like, what the friggly frack?
Welcome to DC.
Come on, no, because I've been in DC. I've lived in some of the toughest places
Not when
in
DC was
DC.
DC.
Not, yes, it was. What you mean?
We
Now DC ain't DC.
We
But back then,
We've
it was.
been in a lot of like we used to live on Stanton Road.
So what y'all talking about?
It was a lot of shit happening. Like we know, but it was just different because it's been a couple years. Like I don't know, like
It's been years now, and I think, like I said, I've been over there for 6 years now. And now it's like,
They got it cracking with the wrong niggas.
man, what?
Because I swear I was like, knowing that this neighborhood not like that no more. I'm trying to defend it and all that, and then here y'all go, keep doing this shit. The first hot day of the year, somebody got shot.
Yes.
Now, last 2 weeks, y'all done came and sprayed the shit up.
All I'm telling everybody, look, just do what you gotta do. On that high summer, keep your head in the slope.
I'm not going to try to fight the nigga no more because I don't want to get shot. It is. It's like it's random people gonna get shot for no reason who don't have nothing to do with it because y'all got this fucking beat.
Niggas broke, niggas couldn't get no work move for real. Niggas couldn't feed their kids. Niggas stuck in the house with their motherfucking girl. That just saying, you motherfucking ass ain't doing nothing this whole time. The quarantine hit, big man. What you did? Oh, they getting it popping.
It's just crazy.
When I came out this morning, I was like, please don't let my car be hit. Please don't let my car be hit. Like, that's all I was thinking. I was like, I don't want to say.
Niggas is like, nigga, they put all them people, and I'm telling you, they let all them people out of jail, they gonna fill them prisons back up.
But that's not the only thing. It's everywhere. It's going crazy in our community.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Like ever since the whole shooting and stuff. Everywhere. It's chaos.
I've been
Like
chilling.
I believe after chaos is always good.
It's been sad. Like I've been like so emotional.
That's what I believe.
Teary-eyed
After this chaos, it's about to be
I'm
greatness.
just
It's fact.
trying to keep my head like
Yeah, you just gotta get through this. And the way you do it is your energy, you know what I'm saying? And positive and good, you know what I mean? So,
I feel
when people die, the first question you have to ask is, what did they do? What did you do? You did something.
Don't ask what the fuck I did. I was going to say that. Don't ask what the fuck I
You
did.
did something.
Died last night, and it didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
yeah,
It was out there minding his business.
I can't say that.
I'm not alive.
No, everybody gotta protect themselves. Like what I'm saying, you can't be passive about your safety. You can't be passive about your life. You gotta do what you got to do to fucking get where you need to go. Cause ain't shit gonna be given to you. They taking as much as they can. Like they doing it right in our face, and motherfuckers like, what's happening?
Yeah,
Like, what
yeah, that's true.
It's just like.
But you can't even get mad at us for being like, what's happening? A lot of us are very ignorant to a lot of things.
I can't get mad. I'm
But I'm
right.
saying, like, you like, say if it's something that I'm ignorant to, and you get mad at me instead of explaining it to me. And that's what happens with a lot of things. It's like, you should know this. How the fuck do you want me to know if you don't tell me?
Listen,
Or if somebody don't tell me?
listen, I understand what you're saying as far as somebody telling you, but like I tell you, nothing is going to be given to you, not knowledge either. That's something you're going to have to find for yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
He's like, educate yourself. How? Where do I start? Can you give me that? Can you give me that information?
I can.
Tell me where to start. You can't be like,
You
yeah, you
start-
gotta learn some things for yourself.
No,
Where? How?
When
What am I learning? Because there's billions of things out here.
what I'm saying is you have to learn how to live in this world, a healthy lifestyle for yourself. That's what you have to find. That's what everybody needs to find, how they can live healthy in this world, how they can thrive. I'm not telling you what to do, how to do it, but how can you thrive and be happy? That's what you need to learn. Like you being frustrated by everything that's going on. Like this stuff. I said all of this. That's why I'm frustrated. Is like I said all this shit a couple months ago. You knew this shit. I knew this shit was gonna happen. Just like it's happening. So I mean, all the fucking signs was put in place. Like if you pay attention to your past, like if you look at times of civil unrest in America, what happened? Look at times of tragedy in America, what happened? Everybody's like, black people are suffering more than anybody else. Yeah, you think like every other time anything ever happened in America?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck are people surprised about? That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck are y'all surprised that they trying to get us now? When it's a fucking
Now,
opportunity.
it's been my way.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
slow down don't mean nothing. It might slow
That's
down a little
my
bit.
point.
Pop back up.
That's
a
my
little bit.
point.
Like,
I think I like to try to like keep hope alive and just hope that things will
Right.
change and try and pray that things will change and
But
see a different.
But it's not going to. You
Fine.
can have a change, but it's not going to be given to you. You have to find that for yourself. Is what
Yeah.
I'm
So
telling
it's
you.
basically like you, whatever frequency you vibrate in that, that's what you gonna get at. So when I say that, I mean like it's what's around you. You are your environment. So in my opinion, to better yourself, you have to go outside your environment. You know you can't do it physically with money wise, do it mentally. You know what I mean? Like you start to wonder, why is they killing all these original men? Why? It's something behind that. And it's deeper than what we think it is.
Man, it's what they call it, the Willie Lynch syndrome. Whenever somebody stands up and is aggressive, the thing is to do is take them out in front of your people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kill your strongest person in front of
And
all
it
y'all.
messes us up mentally.
Now what you gonna do? He was your fucking champion. I'm gonna take him out right in front of your face. Now what you gonna do? Willie Lynch syndrome. That shit is that's what I'm saying. Like this shit happened
It's
before.
like mind programming.
it's probably going to happen again, most likely. Going to happen again.
Until people realize that it's the individual. It's about you yourself. It's not about what I do. It's
Yeah.
about what you are doing yourself, for your family, for your community. What are you doing? How are you affecting the goal? Are you pushing it this way? You raising this up? You pulling this down? Or you fucking neutral? What are you doing?
Exactly.
Once you take that personal accountability, that's why, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can't say shit about me. Straight up. I'm just saying.
I was going to say, what she said?
Who wants to say something about what I do? I don't give a fuck. That's why I don't give a fuck. Because I do the fucking work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. Who can say something, like, when I'm talking, who can say something about what I'm saying? I live this shit. Anybody who know, I really live this shit. So, whatever. Like, I feel like I have the position to say something. And it's my responsibility to say something. So, I mean, whatever.
I mean, because there's a lot of people like would that would be in your position or people like you who would not say nothing.
Right, and that's what
And
I'm
just,
saying.
like,
Like,
worry about everything
right, what
yourself.
about like the ignorant people and stuff? I'm saying, like, sometimes you gotta say, you know what I'm saying? You gotta say something. You can't be like, oh, well, you should know. Like, no, sometimes like, I'm ignorant to a lot of different shit. So, you know, like sometimes I need somebody to tell me.
At the same time,
They're trying to kill us.
at the same time, we are in the age of information, meaning
Right.
there's information everywhere. So it's like, it's to the point that whatever you have a question about, you can type that in a computer and it will download everything. I mean, everything's not going to be true, but
I
your
was gonna say
mind,
that. First thing to pop
But
up is
you
Wikipedia.
gotta-
We
you gotta
all
figure
know
out-
Wikipedia is
come
trash.
on now, your mind have a way to trigger you and let you know whether something is true or not. You just gotta. People need to go inward. Let me just say that way. You need to go inward with yourself and get to know yourself and empower yourself before you worry about trying to empower somebody else or helping somebody else.
Yeah, you need to put the mask on yourself. If the plane is going down, put the mask on yourself, and you can help it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But if everybody puts their own mask on, you know, we could, you know, we start pulling away, start shifting the direction. not stop saying, "Oh, I can't work with black people," and you black. So how is somebody supposed to think and approach you if you feel like that?
I can understand though.
I don't mean it. I just say it. Like, I always be like, I ain't hiring nobody else black, and I always hire black people. I only hire black people, so.
I would
You
definitely
hire the
want
most
your own
qualified
hire.
person in the block.
I want what I want to create is more opportunities for black people specifically, and it's not nothing against any other race, but I just want to see my people win and do different.
Because we need to get back.
I mean,
Because a lot of us don't have knowledge.
to get back to black
A
girls.
lot of us don't have the knowledge or don't know where to start or don't know what to do because we wasn't taught that. We don't know that. We won't even think that.
all I'm saying is I accept money from everybody. So
Yeah. But I mean, I just know from me alone.
And what I'm talking about is deeper than money. So,
But if you like inspire somebody, I know for me alone, like I inspired a lot of people I would just say from doing the nails. Like I know at least 5 other people who started doing it. I would say because of me, but they see me. They inspired my style.
but you become, like I just said, you become your environment.
right.
You know what I mean? So,
But sometimes people do get inspired. They might not want to admit it and stuff, but like even for myself, like the only reason I got into Reiki healing is because my friend Peter was doing it, and I was like, that was tight. And then
It's
she
like,
did it
I
on
can do
me.
that.
I was like, wow, like I felt great after she did her Reiki healing on me. So I was like, shit.
Because it's something new, it's something interesting, it's something that you really like to do. And like with the nails, everybody like get their nails done, so I can do my own nails and I can get certified and go to people's nails and make money.
I mean, the thing about like inspiring people and helping others, it's like, do you want the credit or do you want the result? Do you want somebody to be happy or do you want motherfuckers to know that you did the thing? And so if you can't get praise for the person who put them on, you don't even want to do the shit.
I don't care about the praise.
I don't care, Sam.
Or are you scared that the person that you put on next to you is going to take your position? So then you try to stop you.
I don't
And that's
believe
the
that.
thing,
It's
I was
for
gonna
me,
say,
it's for me.
There's
So
enough
I would-
money for everybody out there. If all 3 of us start doing nails, we can all 3 have our own clientele. And that's the thing. That's why I'm like, when people that know me do stuff that I'm doing, I be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Clients you don't want, send them my way.
I don't like when somebody get the idea from you and act like they pull the shit out their ass. I don't like that shit.
So you want the credit.
I don't want you don't gotta say no. You don't have to say I got it from Ronnie or I got it from Kiki. You don't gotta say that. But don't be like, oh, I decided to do this and this is my new venture and like you don't fucking created this whole thing when I just gave you the whole plan.
but I think everybody's ego.
You want the credit.
Oh no,
It don't have to be a credit.
let me get this right quick. I think everybody's ego allowed them to go through every phase that you named.
Okay.
I think that they go through every phase. Like you go through a phase when you like, whatever. Then you go to that next phase, like, okay. And then you go through a phase when you actually genuinely happy for that person. So as humans, I think we go through every emotion. I mean, the goal is not to, but you know, it's just a human thing. So we don't have to.
I don't give a fuck. I get. No, I'm just saying because that's one of my pet peeves. Like when you try to give free, like you try to give genuinely, and you see somebody you gave an opportunity to or information to, and then they try to hoard it and be like, man, like, come on, man, like, hey, you know, that's not how it's
I'm gonna keep
supposed
it
to
real. I
go.
went through every stage that you're talking about. I have done that.
Especially when we
life.
first did the cleaning business, we had a person that we knew that started the cleaning business after, and then started telling people like that we started copying her, but she was coming to us to get information, and I was like, how we copy you and you come to us to get information?
And that's the thing too, like you want me to give you information, you can't even if I want or I need something or ask you a question about something, you got
She
it.
didn't
but
give
she don't
us
wanna
not
tell me.
one piece of information
We
at
help each
all.
other.
We
We
gave
help
her everything that she
But
asked
the
for.
thing is, the thing at the end of the day don't matter. Because it's like if you gonna, you still got the information you needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, you're not gonna help me. That's fine.
And
That's
at the
fine.
end of the day, you put that seed out in the atmosphere because everybody that you help, you get that back. So I had to learn that too. So that's why now I don't care about giving people information unless you receiving it as you want it. I'm not gonna talk your head off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, hey man, I have this opportunity for you, bro.
Yeah, like and they're not even,
But
their attention span not even that long to receive the information. So
it's also people who I have helped out and gave information to that I probably wouldn't do it again.
Why?
it doesn't matter.
Because I don't like the after, what happened after. Like I gave you this, when you went, you act like I didn't do shit.
So
You said I didn't do shit. No,
Yeah, that's
just us. It can be between us. It ain't got to be between
You
nobody.
want the credit. This is what I'm saying. Listen.
Don't act like, don't say nobody did nothing for me, nobody helped me, nobody did this. Don't say that when I did.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you gotta go and shout out in the street and say,
Listen.
"Sorry, the best person on earth, she can do it." I'm not saying all that.
I understand that. It's a natural feeling, but when I'm saying you have to be over that. What I'm saying is something you have to work past, basically. That is a natural feeling. Listen, I got people jobs. I save people. Listen, it's a natural feeling you have to work past.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, it's like I wanted these people to be in this position, and that's why I did what I did.
Yeah.
Maybe even if I lost out or they don't show any gratitude to me, I still wanted this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did it. I'm not doing it for them to celebrate me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it for awards or applause or attention. You know what I'm saying? Like them motherfuckers come right back the next day, act like you never did shit to them. Right.
But my thing is, like, I don't mind helping people because I'm like, that person might can put you on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you help them, give them whatever they might
When they
need,
say
and
that
then
you
they
ain't
know
nobody
what
did
to
nothing
do.
for them, they not gonna
Oh,
put
I
you on.
absolutely think that some people are trash. Some people are only out for themselves.
It don't
But
matter.
that's how you got it established. Like, you can help everybody, but you can know who you really going to help because you know who is going to give you same information, help you out when you need
Like
it.
if you're in a position to give someone some type of opportunity and then they feel like they're in a better position where they don't need you, or that's fine as long as you have established that you are fine, like because you are working with or without this person. So it's like, all right,
whatever level that.
it's like I'm not going to let the fact that you don't. Like, I don't care about that. Like, that's what. But I had to learn. That's what I'm saying. It's not. I never felt these things, and I'm thinking. I lived. I lived this fucking life, man. I've gone through these fucking journeys, these ups and downs, and I feel as though now I've reached a point in my life where I can truly be happy at times. I couldn't say I was ever happy for long stretches of my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
I absolutely agree. I just was talking about put that stuff on my mind. Dang, I started over my words. I was just talking about that with someone the other day, and I was like, I spent so much time being angry and sad and mad. And I hated myself and literally everybody around me. I was like, I don't care. Like, I just like, it was times where I was like, I don't even want to be here.
Right.
For years, like seriously, years where I was like, I don't want this. Like, why am I still here? Why didn't you get by a fucking bus yet?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how I was. And now it's like I'm in such a good, happy place. I'm like, I'm not about to let nobody take that from me.
Yeah, it's like I
Because
don't
it
want
took
to fight.
so long, right? It took so long for me to get here. I'm like, who you think you are about to come and take my happiness?
Right.
I will shoot you dead before I let you come and take my motherfucking happiness right now, okay? Because it took me too long to get to this place.
I feel like I can go like a great 2 weeks and I'd be great and I'd be happy. But then like that third week, I go back to that place. So I'm not completely there yet. So I'm still working and doing my thing. But like kind of like off the subject or on the subject, like a couple weeks ago, I was at somebody's house and it was a couple people there.
Whose house were you at?
I'll say it after because I don't.
Okay.
Try not to take too much. But I was at somebody's house and you don't even know what I'm about to say.
I don't need to know.
No,
I know
definitely.
you. So
That was great.
I feel
Come
like-
on.
That's
No,
no.
Yeah.
go ahead. You feel like
No, go ahead, tell your
Now,
story,
no,
and
you
I'm saying,
finish.
I want
You
you.
finish
No,
it.
because you probably not gonna say
No,
it.
you
okay, I am good. Sorry.
I want to know your honest opinion.
I am.
finish.
I'm
Right?
good to you, bro.
Okay, I like it. I say that was nasty. But anyway, I was like, we can go jump thing. Anyway, so I was at somebody's house a couple weeks ago. Actually, this was more than a couple weeks ago. But anyway, so we was like drinking, we was having a party, whatever. So I was like, I started like watching pictures and stuff like that, right?
You
So
started doing what?
watching pictures. So anyway, so then the one person that I was watching, I was like, go on, go ahead, get a shower. It was some random shit. It was like, can you wax me? I was like, okay,
What?
in the middle of the party. Anyway, but yeah, so then I was like, okay, so go ahead and give a shower, wash off the stuff. So she go get a shower or whatever. And then a couple minutes later, like another person came, she was like, come look at her. Like, what is she doing? She sleeps. So I go in the bathroom and I look, and I'm like, she don't look like she sleep to me. So she was in the tub. So I had to like jump in the tub with my clothes on and things and like pull her up. So I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? And like she was like really like trying to get her. How fucking selfish is that? You got kids, you taking your life from your kids. It's a lot of people in this house right now. And there's kids in this house. Her kids wasn't there, but there's kids in this house too. You kind of kill yourself in this fucking in this tub right now. Like what the fuck? And then one girl was like, "Well, it's okay because I've been there. This shit is not okay because I've been there too. I've been there too, and I think about this shit a lot. And it's not okay. You cannot sit here and try to, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. It's okay. And this bitch telling you it's okay for you to feel. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not okay for you to feel like that because you can feel that, but don't act on it. Get help." And all because of a fucking that's bullshit. That's bullshit. So the whole night, and I actually wanted to talk about this the podcast after it happened, but it was just too fresh, and I was like really emotional about it because I'm like,
Was it? See, this is the thing. You finish it now.
But like the one girl telling her that it's okay for her to feel like that, and it's okay if she wanted to try or whatever. When I'm telling her that this shit's not okay, like, and she's saying like I've been there, so I know, and I'm saying like I've been there too, and this shit's not okay. She needs to get some help. So then they talking or whatever. Y'all listening to what the fuck I got to say. So I'm like, okay. So I left out whatever. I was crying and shit, like trying to get my shit together. So I'm like, I don't know if I should leave because if I leave, then they're gonna let her do whatever the fuck she want to do. So like I didn't know what to do or whatever. So then the girl said, she came out, we was talking or whatever. And she was like, I was gonna kill myself. And I'm like, so what you was gonna do? I was just trying to go to sleep. No, then you trying to make up another story. Like now I'm confused about if you was trying to kill yourself or if you was trying to go to sleep in the tub. Who the fuck goes under the water to go to sleep? You trying to go to sleep forever.
This shit is weird.
I don't know, but what I felt in the moment, it just wasn't okay. The whole situation wasn't okay, and you can't be trying to like do that and kill yourself. But like I understand people get sad and depressed, and I understand that shit because I'm not perfect. I go through that shit too. But anyway, what you was gonna say?
I was gonna say you attract weird energy, and then you give too much of your energy. I mean,
Okay.
You have to really get that under control, like because it's going way.
It does,
Yeah.
and I feel like I have to like be that person for that person.
I mean, it sounds weird, but that's what Libras do. You know what I mean? But you're not strong enough to be doing that right now.
No, like they drain. Like I swear people drain me. No, people drain me for real. Like because they like come like, oh, I gotta be in there for this person, and I take on all of that. This shit is heavy.
Some people's spirit eat off of that. So it's like you got.
Some people enjoy being the victim, so if I can come and push everything on you, and still play this victim, and then once you feel like my bullshit, I'm gonna go over here and play the victim.
Sometimes.
That got people cut off in my life.
Oh, absolutely. The hell you think I cut? You know, last year I cut everybody off. I was like, fuck everybody.
No, that specifically got people cut off in my life. Playing that victim shit when you know what the fuck you did. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, no. That bullshit was somebody.
But anyway, y'all funny. I see that vibration there. But,
You know, I'm like him in Girl Form.
yeah, I know. But the funny thing is that it's not funny, but you gotta get that under control. You have to. It can affect your health.
Yeah.
Like it's that deep. So yeah.
I mean, I'm agreeing.
I was just gonna tell her when she go around these weirdos, she really got to, touch him or something. You'll feel that vibration. And don't touch everybody because sometimes.
You gotta know how to take, not taking everybody else's energy.
But
and that's something
you're
that's
being
hard
preyed
for
on at
everybody.
this point. At this point, you're being preyed on.
Yeah, and I definitely like noticed a lot of stuff, and I definitely I can't even do shit now, but I definitely been saying like a lot of like house gatherings and stuff I don't even go to because I'm like I want to go. My body's like, yeah, we're gonna go have some shots and some more. Like I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay my ass in the house because I don't need to be there.
Man, say that what was me fucking I'm a victim of the world shit for somebody else. I'm sorry, like shit. Things like that.
And we are all victims in some kind of fucking way. Like,
I think reality TV did that to people, man.
Yeah, but
that
come on, man. All that just booing about everything and
Yeah.
crying and think everybody's gonna stop what they doing because you feel upset about a situation that may be going on in your life at the time. Hey, listen, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, really, you got to get you're an adult now. You got to pull that shit together, baby.
Yeah.
But like one of my friends was like, I noticed that you've been distant a lot because it's too much for me. Everybody got a lot of shit going on. Everybody wanna, I look alright. I mean, it's too much. The shirt it be hitting my back and my neck and shit be hurting. Like I don't got time. Like my life be peaceful without all the extra shit that be happening.
Yeah.
I be great. I be in my little apartment where I be getting bored sometimes, but I be in my little apartment like I'm chilling.
I think everybody need to heal that inner child in them. That's the problem. They bring that into adulthood. And I understand like a lot of hurtful things happen to people when they're young or, throughout life periods. But you can't move on until you let that go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What you gonna do next? Alright, yeah, you got fucked. They just whipped your motherfucking ass, bro. Now what you gonna do?
I mean, you can move on from stuff because I've been through a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of shit, more than I would ever even talk about. But like, you can move on, but then you have those days where it's like the shit just pop up. Well, I don't know if y'all do, but I know I do.
Nah, the PTSD.
That's because you didn't heal it. When I say move on, I mean heal from it. You gotta deal with it.
No, I be thinking I did it.
That could be
I be thinking that I did it. I'm thinking I'm great. I'm like, okay, I'm over this. That happened. I'm great now. And then out of nowhere, it's like, pop, pop, pop.
So these intense traumas that we have in our community is forms of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, whatever. And it's like normally if things were to happen like this to in our other communities, they really seek professional help and they actually deal with these traumas. I mean, self-healing and everything is great, but like actually doing the work, figuring out when that situation happened, how did it make you feel? What can you do to effective change going forward? You have to process that. If it's a relationship, if it's a conversation you have to have, if it's an action, you know what I'm saying? But if you have to do the work, like I'm telling I live this shit, man. Like it's not. Y'all know, come on, man. Like it's ain't nobody said it's gonna be easy. Why everybody think shit easy? I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's possible. It's possible. So and that's the main thing we have to just. I'm trying to. That's what if you get nothing from me all I want you to know is it's fucking possible. Like they tell you it's not, but it is. It really is. And it's hard, and you're gonna feel bad, and you're gonna be like, man, why? I mean, you could have just and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, who? We like, all right, man, but you just gotta stay down, keep burning, and it's possible. It is possible. They want you to think it's not, but it is possible. Whatever you want to do, it is possible. Yeah.
I don't know.
My therapist is awesome at UDC. She's amazing.
But my little therapist, she was alright. She was a little appreciation. I was to her church a couple times. And
We go to church a lot.
a lot of times, yeah. But I don't know. I should try to go find her. Maybe I should go. Well, no, somebody new who don't know. Cause she knew too much.
I don't know. Well, come on, let's get into this topic because it's been perfect next.
Yes. That was a good excuse. Alright. Wait, what's on?
We're gonna do
Right. Okay, listen.
okay, so we're gonna talk about and we're gonna make it quick because I really don't have the emotional mindset for this today.
Right.
But so we're gonna talk about the guy that was murdered by police earlier this week.
Say his name.
The guy that was murdered by a white police officer today. I mean, not today. Scratch that. It happened earlier this week. I'm sorry, guys. I told y'all I'm not in an emotional mindset for any of this right now. But anyway, so his name was George Floyd, and he was murdered by a white police officer in Minnesota. Was that Minnesota? Minneapolis. Yeah. So, and he ended up getting murdered because the white officer's knee was in his neck, and he ended up, losing, couldn't breathe and stuff. And there's a lot that goes on in my mind when stuff like this happens. And I don't even know where to start, for real. But I did, actually, I started, the video was about 10 minutes long. I started watching it, and about 5 minutes into it, my phone died, and I didn't go back and watch it again. I was like, okay, obviously it's not meant for me to watch. I'm not going to go back and watch it. But I was just like, it sucks being a black man in America. It sucks, black man anywhere, honestly. It sucks, black period. Like, I don't know if men or women have it worse. It both sucks. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, and I was trying to figure out, like, what did he do? And I heard it was because he tried to use a counterfeit $20 bill. But I heard a lot of different it doesn't matter what he was trying to do or what the video was before somebody started recording. So it's just like, I'm thinking about, or like everybody's saying that he was this and he was that, and then it's everybody that's like, oh, well, he was beating them up before the video, which I heard he was, and he probably was. He was a big guy. Mm-hmm. But that don't mean you get to kill him.
But I sometimes think there's like a natural reaction, like because I've seen a lot of videos where the police start hitting people, and your natural reaction is to hit back, right, to fight back. Yeah. So that's probably what happened. He defended himself. But like I didn't see the video because I'm like way too like soft, and I would just cry, and I don't want to see it. Now when I watched that NFT video, I just couldn't get it out of my head. I was depressed for like a long time, so I was not gonna watch that. But I just think it's just really sad, and it's just messed up that us as black people continue to get the short end of the stick. Like we get killed by the fucking white people. We get killed by our own people. Like we don't even support each other in anything.
And my thing is, it's like it's so much going on right now. We got Corona. We got people not working. We got everything is going on right now, and we still got to worry about the people that's supposed to be protecting us.
Mm-hmm. But they're really against us.
Not true, man.
Why?
I'm just saying, like, everything I said 35 minutes ago. Like, y'all don't think this is going to happen? Come on, man. Y'all tripping, man.
I just really, I'm sure I'm the only person, but like, I just really want a change. Like, I want things to be like, to be different and to be fair. Like, I know life is not fair. I understand it. but like, give us more of a chance. Like,
Not what, but what I'm saying is like you have to. I'm not. I don't even know. I don't have the words to express how I'm feeling right now. But just if I expect this to continue for the foreseeable future until we start demanding and getting policy changes that protect us.
so how do we demand it? Because everybody's going crazy and they
Well,
We
messing up
vote
their
on
cities.
Tuesday. Let's see how many people actually go out and vote.
Right.
Everybody that was marching in DC yesterday, most of them only marched so they social media can get some likes and some look at.
Right.
But I'm like, are y'all going to go on Tuesday to try to get some of these people out of office? No, the fuck y'all not.
I feel like
Don't talk about it, be about
in
it.
my-
Don't only riot, let's riot and get these motherfuckers out of office.
What's the point of the riot?
Listen, let's focus on policies that negatively impact our community. If you run up into something that is a policy that you can't do something because of a rape, I always say, the thing I'm focused on right now is trying to get all people who are locked up for crimes that are no longer illegal released from prison. That's a policy change.
Mm-hmm.
That negatively affects our community. I'm just trying to find things I can say. This is what I want. I'm not focused on nothing else. What can I ask for? And I'm gonna ask for that.
I think that we're not going to come out this until we form some type of
Unity.
like some national something. Like when it comes with race, you have to have an overseer of, in my opinion, everything. Like the people that's from every country that come together. What is that called?
I don't know what it's called. I know what you're talking about.
United Nations.
That's why I said national,
United Nations.
United Nations or something. Like they need to get involved, and we need to have, in my opinion, we need to have somebody that's a voice for, I guess, original American. Or we might just have I don't know. Something needs to form within our own. We can't look for the government to do
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like
Because it's never gonna.
So
it's never
how
gonna
can
happen.
we do that without all the rioting and burning shit?
Well, before
like,
we
I'm
even get to that
confused
point, we need to get all on the same vibration. So everybody needs to heal themselves. We still have self-healing happening. We keep wanting to skip, how should I say, skip our
5 steps.
our processing things that we need to get in order. We can't do anything until we all start vibrating and thinking straight in our right mind. We're not all that. So we gotta do self-healing. We gotta go through that. And believe it or not, we're going through that right now. Like all this shooting and stuff is causing that effect. It's what every time something happens, it's a causal effect that happens behind it. So
And I don't.
I'm sorry, but they lock in your home, they take your economic opportunities from you, and then they incite you. It's like, yeah, we did it again. What you want to know about it?
it's nothing you can do physically.
When you don't have anything, you have your crime.
This shit is
True.
going to get worse.
No, I mean, it's going to be a hot summer, definitely. But, again, we have to just focus on what we can do to get to our goal so we are able to be in a better position to impact more change.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the country it has a lot of racist policies, but the main thing that controls everything is the money. They got everybody fighting against each other so they can get more money. Like, I mean, that's the real shit.
And a lot of people don't understand like the writings and the looting. I honestly don't understand it either, so I'm not going to sit up here and say that I do. However, I know a lot of people say that is what gets you seen and heard, and that's how you push the not DAs in the DA, you push whoever to try to arrest whoever or bring charges upon whoever and stuff like that. I don't know how true it is. Honestly, I've never been in a riot or looting. honestly, I've never even done the marching when
Well,
they go and march.
Protest, commotion, and negative publicity is what makes change. Like
Yeah.
seeing people getting wrong, seeing that man get murdered by that police officer is changing the opinion of even some people that's on the fence. They like, man, what if his knee was on my neck for that long?
Yeah, that's
And it
good.
just didn't. Oh my, that could have. Wow.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like actually seeing it, and like even cause it was like, all right, he was subdued.
Right.
It was
He
no,
already had the handcuffs
it was
on. Like
no
it's literally
need
no reason
for
for that.
continued
Yeah.
force, right? So it's like, all right, any and everybody can get it. Like the Arbery,
Yeah.
Ahmaud Arbery. So because everybody wants to play judge. It's all about the media stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. You can't even.
And did you
focus
see
on
how
this,
they even
man.
brought up like him stealing out of Walmart or something like
It's a
5
setup.
years ago
It's a
or something?
setup.
I was like, what? What's that have to do with anything?
Mess with your emotions.
It has you. It frustrates you so much, and you feel like you want to explode. Then you're marching, and something's on fire, and then the glass is broken.
So you might as well go fuck it.
Oh my God!
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't have. Even if I do have, I have an opportunity to get a lot more. You know, in a short period of time. I mean, this is human nature that I don't know.
So, you know, I want to see how y'all feel, because a lot of people are like, you know, well, if something like that is happening to me, I want y'all to fight the police with me. Don't record. And I'm the total opposite. So I want to get kind of y'all opinion, but I'm the total opposite. Record that shit so we can be able to get justice on possible
Right.
justice or something, you know, because like otherwise it's gonna be two families suffering,
Right.
two families dead. Two mothers. Right. I'd rather to have the video, because if you don't have that video,
The problem, yeah. that's
right,
it.
then if they would have had the video of George, if they didn't have the video, I'm sorry, this stuff is
This
taking
was
up.
fine.
If they didn't have that video, they would have easily said he was fighting us the whole
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Forget what
Oh.
everybody said.
Oh my goodness.
Forget what everybody. He
Oh,
fought
yeah.
us the entire time. We had to hold him down.
Please
But with that video,
just documents.
right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't jump in it. Record it. Because guess what? You can't take your fist up against these guns, against these tasers, against their word, against yours.
Tell them.
So
tell
I
them,
don't want you to jump in my shit.
just tell them it's live broadcast. Say, hey man,
Right.
you're on live.
Right. Look, I'm recording this right now. This is her. She got a kid. Like, you throw my info out there.
I've seen this one video, and I don't know what happened before the police got there or what, but the video that I seen, like, it was a guy and a girl. It was like it was a couple people out there, but the person that was recording was across the street. And then so the police was walking up to the girl, and they were trying to grab her, but they were standing there. So they were trying to grab her. So then the dude took out the phone and started recording. And she was like, "Don't grab me." So he like grabbed her, yoked her up, slammed her down, punched her in the face and everything. And the dude, he was trying to record. The other police grabbed his phone and started hitting him. They just started tasing him. Like I said, I don't know
And
what
if it
happened.
wasn't for that third person across
Right.
the street
Right.
to have this proof,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, record is no point in having two families suffering from a death right now. No, like,
And
Don't.
like I said, like, I didn't see the video, but from what it looked like to me, that maybe him and her had an argument, and then somebody called the police, and the police came up aggressively and started beating both of them up.
and that's exactly why. Remember last week during the podcast, I was like, even though they had a party in my building, I didn't call the police, even though I really wanted to. I didn't, because I'm like, what if they police come and they start shooting? Somebody died because I didn't want them to have finished their party. No, I'm gonna let you finish your party. And unless it's a dire need, I'm not calling the police, because I don't want somebody to get hurt from me, you know, in a non life threatening situation that became life threatening. I don't want none of that. And like I said, record my shit. Don't jump in. You can't take your fist. You can't tackle the police officer. At some point, you're gonna get overtaken by the baton, by the taser, by the. But even if they pull out their gun, like my point is, and I'm not saying that you can't beat the officer because I've seen many of folks beat police's ass in their uniforms, and yeah, I seen police get beat the fuck down. I'm not saying that you can't beat them. I'm saying that they have more opportunity to take you down. Right.
If you're outnumbered by law enforcement, let's stop resisting.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
That's another thing that you have to think about.
I'm not even saying that you're resisting because you could be. And I've been in this situation. I'm not resisting, and I'm still being abused. But I'm just saying, like, let's make sure. Let's try to get out of the situation.
Right.
It's necessary to get out of the situation.
Put your ego aside.
If possible. If possible. I'm not getting on my knees. I've been on my knees with officers. So, I had guns to my head. I've been on my knees and I'm trying to comply with fucking orders, but they try to.
This ain't get on your knees. Just go ahead and lay down and put your hands behind your back. Because if you get on your knees, they're gonna knock you to the ground anyway.
I said you have. That's what I'm saying. Like literally, you at gunpoint following the instructions, and they try to emasculate you.
And they be like, well, why are you so nervous? Why the fuck we got a gun against you?
I get that.
Why the fuck did 10 officers come?
I don't think none of you get it when the fucking gun is to your fucking head. Don't none of you get it to the fucking gun is to your fucking head. Just because we never been in a situation don't mean that we don't get it. We absolutely understand. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying when the gun is to your head, it just be different. It just be different. That's all I'm saying.
And that's why we need to form our own government, military, whatever we want to call it, just like the Black Panthers was trying to do. We really need to form that because it's to the point that it don't matter what we say or do. Like, you don't matter. Nothing you feel.
I mean,
it doesn't matter. I watched too many documentaries way back in 1960 showing all of this happening. These are for cases that are being displayed. We're not talking about the ones that's on hush hush. Just like that guy just died. Somebody else just died too. I mean, it's constantly happening and happening and happening.
I was reading an article about a DC mother who lost her son to a DC police involved shooting last year, but it was no video. So she has not gotten justice. Nobody's been arrested or anything. And then, she's telling her story again. And she's like, I'm tired of telling my story. Nothing is happening. Because guess what? Nobody pulled out their phone. Now, I'm not saying if I'm sitting up here, I don't know, getting robbed by average ass person. Absolutely. Drop that phone and help me beat this motherfucker's ass. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to a police, they're going to believe that word over yours.
Officer,
right. So I'd rather you help me get justice than for you to be getting buried beside me. That's my personal preference. It's up to you, whatever whatever else is your preference or whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
I feel like we're not gonna get justice until we take matters in our own hands.
I mean, again, for me, what I focus on is long-term policy change. Things that can, if we get them to happen, it will positively affect the community. There are policies that can be changed. Change these policies. So.
And where the fuck is the Bloods and Crips and shit? That's where
they not how they
that's
used
where
to
they
be.
first.
Originally when they started, that's what they were.
Like, what's going on?
Then they just want to be each other. But I'm very ignorant to stuff like that, so I'm not.
No, that's not general stereotype.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm very ignorant to it. So I can't even touch on subjects like that because I'm very ignorant. I don't know.
It's none of that's like that. It's even just people, just like, you know what I mean? They're just trying to survive the best way they can in their environment. Most of them, I would say, most of them.
And then sometimes it is And, you know, not to act like a little bitch in a sense, but it is kind of better to comply in a sense, because I was watching, and I've told Ronnie about this, but I'm going to break down the situation to y'all. So I was telling Ronnie about this video I was watching of this kid getting arrested. And the kid was super calm. He was complying and everything. They had him arrested. And yeah, they had him on the ground. I don't know how he got on the ground. The video started after that. They had him on the ground. They had his feet. They had his hands. And he was in the wrong, and he knew he was in the wrong. But everybody else in the neighborhood was going off. He a kid, he this, he that. But somebody called on him because he had a BB gun. And in DC, it's illegal to have BB guns, I believe. So, you know, when the police came and stuff, luckily, they didn't shoot. They put him in handcuffs. They asked him some questions and stuff while he's on the ground. You know, they end up letting him go. And I think they let him go because he was so calm. Because everybody else was going off and I need to let them go. It's this the minor and it's this and they that, and they probably could have taken him in, but they decided not to. They asked him some questions and stuff, and even when they let him go, everybody's like to the officers and stuff. And the guy, he got up and he walked on off. He was like, shit, I'm getting out of here. Like I dodged a bullet, literally and figuratively, whatever. And, you know, so I'm like, you know, so he got up and like, shit, I'm out of here now, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it is best to try to stay as calm as you can. I don't know how calm I would be in any situation until I'm in it. So I can't talk, you know, be like, just be calm, stupid. No, because you don't know what the fuck you're going to do until you're in that situation.
What I'm saying is don't try to fight somebody. If you're unarmed, why would you try to fight somebody you know who is armed?
Definitely agree.
Logically.
Right.
Let's calmly try to reply to the officer's questions. If your car, you have your license, your registration, they ask for it, give it to them. I mean, they try to hold you up. They make comments, especially, I'm not even going to do all that, but just try to calmly reply if possible.
And sometimes they do stuff to piss you off, to make you nervous. Ask, why you angry? Why you nervous? The fuck? What you mean? Listen. You standing here talking to me, holding your gun at your side. No, like, what do you mean?
I'm gonna tell you this. Ain't nothing worse than a nigga that don't get girls to see a nigga. There's nothing worse than a guy that can't get women or have problems. They see somebody with a woman that they desire, like, why you do it? You know what I'm saying? And they mad at me. I ain't did nothing. They try to press you out, emasculate you in front of your girl. You know what I mean? That's so common. That's happened to me so many fucking times.
I definitely believe it. You know, back, and I don't know if this had anything to do with anything, but I'll tell the story anyway. Back when my mom had her locks, she got pulled over one time, and the guy walked up and was like, let me see your ID, sir. And my mother was like, I'm a woman. And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, you fit the description of something, you can go. How? The windows are tinted, all you see is my locks, and the first thing you said when you walked up was, sir. Because you saw my locks. And I ain't gonna lie, it's been many a times with me and my tents, I get pulled over, especially like when I used to have one headlight or something, I get pulled over and all you see in my window is my locks. And also to be pressed, pull me over and then they like, your light bulb is out. Or, you know, something you can tell they kind of disappointed. You can tell they're disappointed.
Take things off the mirror.
Y'all been let out through situations as a young black male. You don't get
you don't, right.
You get pulled out your car. You get pressed out, you get put on the curb, you get searched.
Most of the time you handcuffs on the curb, so everybody walks right past. Oh look, that's weak right there. What do you do?
If anything is out of place, they're gonna press you out for it. If they can take you for anything, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna try to take you for anything. If you got a parking ticket ain't been paid, if any reason, this is cracked over. Come on, man. I don't even want to talk about this. Right. I'm happy.
It happened to, you remember when it happened to you, Kiki? When you and I was driving, I don't know where y'all was going, but you and I was, it was a few years ago, and your license was suspended, and you got pulled over and they let you go.
Yeah.
And didn't tow the car. They waited a couple minutes and went back to the car and started driving.
I think it has something to do with your whole demeanor of how you are when they pull you over. Because Like what I like to do, I like to make them feel stupid, and that's the way I do that. Is I be exactly what you want me to be. Yes, sir. Okay, no problem, sir. You want me to do what? Can I reach over here, sir? Like, cause even though and other people's ego is more like, I ain't doing that. I shouldn't have to do that, but I will do that. I'm gone. After this, I'm gone. I'm gone.
But it's still it's not like that for everybody. Sometimes you can apply and they'll still.
It is like I said. It's been many times that
some people egg on. Just like remember when you threw that piece of paper out, she was still going. I was looking at her like we about to die because the way she was acting, like nah.
That was a few years ago, y'all. And yes,
I never seen nothing like that in my life. Like I never like.
But the thing is, Kiki, I wasn't going off on him. I had just got off work and I was complaining about work to you.
Yeah, but we know what it was.
I blew my nose and I threw a napkin out the window and I got pulled over. And then I started looking for because I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm looking for my registration. He's like, stop looking for your registration. I'm like, ain't you about to ask for it anyway? So then he started talking, and I finished my conversation. You want to act like a little bitch? I'm going to finish my conversation. That's how I was. And I got a ticket, but luckily I got to drive away. I didn't get arrested. I didn't get anything.
You ain't get no ticket. I did. What are you talking about?
It came in your name, but then I got it. So what?
But I'm just saying, like, the whole point that I'm saying is, the whole point what I'm saying is that.
How about you got points on your license or something?
Hey,
that's not the point, though. The point is that you have to conduct yourself a certain way.
Yeah. But the thing is, you've grown from that situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When I look back on that, there's been plenty of times where I could have easily gotten arrested or, shot at by the police because my attitude back then. Man, I remember one time I think I was going to get Naya some McDonald's. And I got pulled over because I stopped at the stop sign and the cop was speeding, but they didn't have on their siren. So when it was my turn to go, I went. And the police pulled me over. So I'm like, bro, you were in the wrong. Like,
I think I'm glad that we've all been through these situations. We've been able to grow from them. We've been able to learn in different places now.
Yeah.
So now we're going to focus on what we do going forward. How can we make and effect positive change? I'm an expert at being Black American. How can I make that experience better?
Going within, my opinion. Have to do it, sir.
Right. That's the focus.
I'm gonna check that. I want to get some professional help and see about these things that can obviously that's held this in me.
Oh yeah, so this is great. Thank you for coming.
thank you, everybody.
Yes, everybody. And we checking out.
Peace, love, and positivity.
So,
133.